Now we're going to move into what Napa Valley is known for, into a couple of Cabernets. First off, we're going to take you to the Rutherford district here in Napa Valley.
Which we got 92 points on. Yay!
Very nice accolade, right? This is a region that's actually close to my heart because when I first moved to Napa, this was the very first region I worked in, working at a Rutherford winery. So I've always appreciated this region, kind of first and foremost in Napa. There's a lot of conversation around a certain term that is often used in Rutherford for its Cabernets, which is known as
a Rutherford dust.
So you'll hear that term used. In fact, I think in the review that Amy was just mentioning, there's definitely a reference to it. And I'll just use my definition of it that I've always felt like kind of a descriptor for it. It is a certain characteristic that seems to be a common thread in the wines from the region, especially Cabernet, of this kind of mocha note. And when I say mocha, I want to clarify, mocha powder, in the sense that it's not just like chocolate, it's mocha powder. So if you think about that kind of dusty characteristic that mocha feels like in your mouth, mocha powder, that's where this reference is, that here in this region there's a specific characteristic in the wines from there. So take with that what you will from that, and hopefully you pick up that characteristic. But like everything in wine, get your own impressions of it. But it's a big part of what the region's been known for. What are your thoughts on that?
The one thing that I really like about this is that it's darker, richer, jammier fruit, and that is really nice. But what I really noticed is the tannin on this, the tannin structure. It is good tannin, it's rounded tannin throughout the palate. It's helping to make that a long-lasting wine, and it's actually really well balanced with just the right amount of acid. I think that it's not too overwhelming.
Agreed. The tannins are there, and they offer a lot of structure in a way. But something that we've long focused on is just making sure that we always keep that acidity and that balance. That acid is what right now, here we are 30 seconds into this, having swallowed the wine, the finish is still there. There's still brightness to the wine. And acidity is a big part of that. To Amy's point, again, getting those bold fruit characteristics. You have that tannin, you have the fruit, you have the acidity. There's some really nice complementary notes from the oak we use in this as well, from that integration. So this is a bold California cab, and specifically Rutherford cab, but it's also approachable too. I mean, right now, I'm ready to sit down and eat. What should we eat with this?
I am going to have a grilled ribeye with this, with blue cheese and heirloom tomatoes.
Delicious.
Yeah, that would be great with this. The blue cheese is
Absolutely. Yeah.
And then let's not forget, I have a little special treat in my back pocket, some chocolate.
Oh, always.
I would definitely have some chocolate with this.
You need your Gerard labeled chocolate there.
I'm going to say I wonder if they ordered a 6-pack, if they would get a bar of chocolate.
Maybe that would be part of the deal.
I think so.
I think if they twist our arms. Again, you think about references to characteristics in wine and how sometimes those references make for the perfect route to figure out what to pair them with. So here I was talking about mocha a moment ago.
Exactly.
And chocolate could be a big part of it. However, I have to be, as much as I might enjoy chocolate on occasion, I'm going to go with the ribeye first and foremost,
yes,
especially with blue cheese. So. But also the tomatoes, think about that, the acidity from the tomato working with the acidity of the wine as well. So all of that put together would be a very nice pairing with this. So.